George and Amal Clooney are facing every homeowner's worst nightmare. The Hollywood power couple has been forced to evacuate their beloved home in southern France as massive wildfires continue to spread across the region, leaving thousands of families uncertain about what they will return to. For George and Amal, this isn't just about protecting a luxury property. It's about protecting a place they proudly call home. As flames swept through southeastern France, the couple made the difficult decision to leave their farmhouse in Brignoles, unsure whether it would still be standing when they return. In an emotional message addressed to the town's mayor, George and Amal admitted they have no idea if their beautiful home will survive the disaster. But despite that uncertainty, their letter focused less on their own loss and more on the people around them. The couple expressed hope that their neighbors and local residents remain safe during the crisis. More importantly, they made a heartfelt promise. No matter what happens to their property, they intend to remain committed members of the community. They pledged to help rebuild Brignoles if necessary and reminded residents that they are not simply visitors passing through. They consider themselves part of the town's future. Their message quickly resonated with many people online, who praised the couple for showing compassion during such a devastating emergency. While celebrities are often associated with glamorous lifestyles, George and Amal's response highlighted something much more personal. Their concern wasn't centered on their home. It was centered on their neighbors. The evacuation comes as Europe experiences one of its most destructive wildfire seasons in recent years. Extreme heat and dry conditions have fueled rapidly spreading fires across several countries, forcing entire communities to leave their homes with little warning. Thousands of firefighters have been working around the clock, risking their own safety to protect lives and slow the advancing flames. Entire neighborhoods have been evacuated as emergency crews battle unpredictable conditions. Officials continue urging residents to leave affected areas immediately whenever evacuation orders are issued. For many families, the uncertainty is overwhelming. Some have only minutes to gather their belongings before escaping. Others have already lost homes, businesses and cherished memories. George and Amal now find themselves sharing that same uncertainty. Their farmhouse has been an important part of their family life for several years. The historic property offered them something increasingly difficult to find in Hollywood: privacy, peace, and a chance to raise their children far from constant media attention. George has spoken openly in the past about why France became such an important place for his family. After years of living under intense public scrutiny, he wanted his children to experience a more normal childhood. Life on a quiet farm gave them opportunities to spend time outdoors instead of constantly looking at screens. Family dinners became a daily tradition. The pace of life slowed down, and fame became far less important than simply being together. For George, that lifestyle represented something priceless. He believed France offered his children the opportunity to grow up without the pressures that often surround celebrity families. That dream is now temporarily interrupted by one of nature's most destructive forces. Still, the Clooneys remain hopeful. Their letter makes it clear that even if their own home is damaged, they intend to stand alongside their neighbors during the recovery. Their words also reflect a broader reality affecting thousands of people across Europe. Wildfires do not discriminate. They threaten celebrities and ordinary families alike. Entire communities have been forced to confront heartbreaking choices, leaving behind homes without knowing what they will find when the smoke finally clears. Emergency crews continue battling the fires while governments mobilize additional aircraft, firefighters and rescue teams to protect threatened regions. Authorities have repeatedly thanked first responders whose bravery has saved countless lives throughout the crisis. Meanwhile, millions around the world are watching the situation unfold with growing concern. As images of burning forests and smoke-filled skies continue to dominate headlines, many are reminded of how quickly lives can change. For George and Amal Clooney, this story is no longer about celebrity. It's about family, community, resilience, and hope. Whether or not their farmhouse survives, the couple has already made one thing perfectly clear. Their commitment isn't tied to a building. It's tied to the people who call Brignoles home. And when the flames are finally extinguished and rebuilding begins, George and Amal say they will be there, standing beside the community they proudly call their own.